like to apologize to our listening audience and watching audience, viewing audience for the lack of timeliness with regards to the break, but landlord walked in and
tried to shut us down.
fucked up all the cords.
Yeah. We ain't going nowhere.
Mr. Sykes, who happens to be, y'all might not know this. I might not supposed to say it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He's a cousin of Wanda Sykes.
Okay.
Did y'all know that? See, y'all watch this show, you're gonna learn some shit. Wanda Sykes, famous comedian that was at the Black Women's Conference last week and said whenever she got a choice, she hires a woman, particularly a black woman, instead of a man, even if the woman is less qualified. Which I found strange because she's married to a white woman, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm confused.
She is.
Basically, a job that a man would be more qualified for, she still says she's gonna give it to
That's
a
what
woman.
she said.
Weightball, stop.
Well,
that's what she said.
No, Weightball talking about because she married a white
no,
woman.
he did it the right way. He did it the right way. So something that a black man could have done.
So, I mean, I kind of understand, your catering to the people when you can help them, but that's a bit much to me. That's a bit much.
Well, DC, you've never been gay. You would understand.
Never been what?
That don't got nothing to do with her being gay.
But I'm saying I could see a gay person hiring another gay person over a heterosexual that was more qualified.
I mean, I think it might have something to do with her being gay. That's possible.
Yeah, because she hired a woman and she made us attracted to the person.
No, she was speaking at the Black Women's Conference. Mm-hmm. So I think she was kind of catering, what do you call it? Playing to your base.
No, the reason I would say this is because a heterosexual man may not be comfortable working in that environment because
she's not saying about what he was comfortable with. She's saying when she's in charge of hiring.
Right.
If a woman comes in there and then these are her words, particularly a black woman, she would hire them over a more qualified man.
I'm sure it's still limits. Like you can't have a super qualified man and then a black woman who come in with a bonnet and pajamas on, and she just gonna be like, "The hell with that nigga, I'm going with you, sis." I'm pretty sure she's gonna still have some
What if the woman
conversation
with the bonnet and the pajamas on is more qualified than the other person that come in there in a suit and tie?
Why would she have a bonnet and pajamas if she that qualified?
That's all she could afford. That's like what this show is all about. That's why I named it DisRace, D-I-S, race, for those of you who don't know. DisRace is about, you don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to have a master's. You don't have to speak 100% correct English to voice your opinion. And that's been pulled on black folk for a long time because they may be lacking in articulation and so forth. That's why I named this show DisRace. You still got a right to your opinion, even if you cannot articulate it with the King's English, even if you got on a bonnet, if you got on a house robe, and that's all you got. Y'all talking shit about my pants today, and I'm rich, so.
I think they all right, DC. Ain't nothing wrong with your pants.
And you got on some pajamas and
but you ain't got no bonnet. If you had a bonnet and them pajama pants,
I'm exaggerating, but the bonnet lady, the bonnet lady.
I got off of a road to play in a play, 52 City Tour, and because I just come off the BET thing.
Yeah.
The Santa Monica Boys Theater.
Yeah.
Was trying to put me on tour with them, but they didn't know I wasn't gay.
Yeah,
you talking about the Blackberry Inn thing?
Yeah, because you played the hell out of the park.
Don't worry about all that.
You played the hell out of the park.
Yeah, you talking about the gay part you played.
Get to the part. So when I went to before the director, the last dude, he was like, "Man, we're glad to have you, man." He said, "But you know, are you gay?" I said, "No, I'm not gay." He said, "You may not feel comfortable on the road with an all gay cast." I said, "You damn right. Thank you for the."
Really, you wouldn't?
What the fuck I supposed to do with her?
Well, I mean, I don't think they
Lay
were
around me
bothering.
to pass around. If they ain't come your way, slap me on the ass and shit. No, I wouldn't be happy with that all the time.
But Wanda did not say she would hire. She did not say I'm only hiring gay people. She said I will hire a woman, and
No, she didn't mention gay.
right.
she
But
mentioned
they
that
the
a lot.
ones that
Woman.
keep saying, they the ones that keep saying all that. So I mean, basically, I think what she's saying, corporate do it all the time.
Yeah.
And so she's just stating, and I'm not speaking for her, but I'm going to make my assumptions that she has the power to open that opportunity for people that she identified with mostly.
And don't worry
She
about
identified with
DEI.
women.
Don't worry about DEI.
I got a little.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong,
I
but
see
that's
a
her
little
preference.
hypocrisy in that. I mean, and you do what you want. I don't give a shit. But I see some hypocrisy in that when she's married to a white woman. So to say that you extend all this courtesy because of whatever connections you have, black people or woman to woman, but you married against that.
So you think she should have married a black woman?
I don't give a shit who she should have married. I don't give a shit. She married Angelo, her cousin.
Look,
I don't
okay.
give a shit. I don't think that her marriage is wrong. I think her making that statement was
Hypocritical.
placating.
Yeah.
It was hypocritical.
Yeah.
Was placating her audience.
Okay, what if she married
And
to
I'm
a
not
black
fake
man?
like that, which has probably cost me a lot of money.
What if she married to a black man and still say I only hire black women?
She's still doing the
Well,
same
that's
thing.
different because there ain't no. I mean, that's a little different because you
Yeah,
got
but
the
she
gay
not, though.
element there that's eliminated.
Well, maybe she said I'm looking out for black women, do DC?
That is what she said.
Okay. Yeah.
That is what she said.
Yeah, but DC saying like you
I'm
come here saying
saying
you
if you're going to put black women ahead of anybody and hire them even though they're less qualified, and I'm not anti-DEI, but if you're going to do that,
but
so
one
you
was good
think
enough to
black
marry one.
women are so high,
But you never
but
married
when
one.
it comes to dating and marrying, you
Exactly.
went and got you a white woman.
Hey, DC,
Yes, it is.
anybody,
Giselle say it ain't the same, but Giselle, ain't you going through a divorce?
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
DC.
Well, a minute ago, you mentioned your baby's mama, so it's your ex-husband's baby. She's your ex-husband's. I
ex-wife.
don't know. It's called
It's her
white.
ex-husband's
Ex-wife.
biological
Daddy.
child's mother's what she's
I
saying.
don't do that either. I don't be talking about shit we talk about off air on the air. I
Yeah,
hope,
let's block it.
I hope I
Let's
didn't
block it.
offend. Okay.
But DC,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you know, what they call it, family stuff, and then
Nipple.
you know,
Nepotism.
nepotism, and then
But
you got all kind of shit. I mean, you know, you know who I got in here? My boys, comics.
Right.
You know, they comic. You know,
but DC,
So when you have
look,
that
if you was
type of- go
if you was a female in her position as in charge, do you want a young Sprouse black man walk around there with a
This dude
What a-
said Sprouse.
That's
right there. We
that's
went
a
off the
very-
rails right there.
That's a very valid point. I'm gonna answer it very honestly.
right?
Even if I did that, I wouldn't announce it.
Right.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be saying that.
You wouldn't want no young Sprouse black man walking around with all the women, gay or not, lesbian or not, looking at I lock a room with him. I shower here. You know what I mean? I go to the prison room with him. I go to the closet with him. He gonna have everybody pregnant.
The only thing that only problem that I have with making statements like that is what you just said, DC.
You gonna
Is
get
that
pregnant too?
when
Oh.
quiet, Bo, shut up, Bo. Is that when you go for a job, will you actually give your best or do your best because you know that you're gonna 9 times out of 10 get hired over
the
the
hook
other
up.
person?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna Brian. You're not gonna give your best. So I don't know if I would make that statement public,
You-
although
See how you want
if
to.
that's what you're doing.
I wouldn't say it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
want
you
to.
know that's what's at stake with the DEI discussion. You know, the people that are anti-DEI are claiming that less qualified people are but I don't think that's the mission of the policy. I think the mission is if both of them basically are equally qualified, but the numbers suggest that it's not balanced, then it ought to be balanced. That should give the one person or the other the edge. I think that's the argument.
Yeah, you say well, all you want to say, but if I was a young man, you brought me that office, and I saw all them single women in there, and all the women, yeah, they gonna see me.
Because you're a
down
freak,
there.
bro.
Yeah, they gonna see me coming down through there.
You gotta pray for Bo.
Yeah,
a freak.
Gotta
he
pray
walking
for
with
Bo.
a cane.
But I'm gonna just go on the record and say consistently, even if you go all the way back to slavery, where we was working the hardest, they was still whipping our ass, saying work harder, nigga. So I'm just saying, ain't never gonna be a hard enough working black person. And any black person who done made it in the corporate world or somewhere, anywhere surrounded by white folks, you only made it because you was doing better and working harder than everybody else. That's the only reason you got a shot. That's the only reason you in there. It ain't never, oh, we're gonna help this nigga out. Hell no. You got to do all that stuff and do it in front of them and still be good at it. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying
this
that ain't,
in this case,
good at bootlicking.
this is a black woman saying that. See, that's the difference now.
Well, one of our listeners who watching had a good question. Can you be pro-black and marry a white person at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim Brown.
Alex Haley.
Yeah, all of them did it.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Alex Haley was married to a white woman.
Yeah.
But she wasn't like half white like the lady in the
She was
story.
lily white.
Paul Mooney was the most pro-black nigga I know. He had a
White woman.
His white is driven.
When I heard that his wife
He
was
was gay
white,
too,
I
though,
said
wasn't he?
I had to go back and look.
he was
had it all.
On the
whatever.
scrap he
He
told
had
me.
White boy.
Because he got money, though.
I had to go back and look at one of his shows.
Oh,
I'm
he got
like,
money. White
the
woman
way
go.
he was saying all that crap about white people, I said,
Yeah.
and
That's
he
why-
married a white
I seen Paul.
Guess what?
I seen
She
Paul
was so
Mooney
scared of
empty
him,
the
she
room, man, and be proud of himself.
Yeah.
I'm talking about run everybody white up out of the club.
Yeah, except her. I'm still here, baby.
Just keep getting them checks.
Maybe that's how he felt like he had made amends for.
marrying a white woman.
Yeah, maybe he felt like.
Hey, man.
He doing.
I mean, one of the most
If you
pro-black
do it,
comics I
that's
know
what you
right
wanna
now is
do.
married to a white
You
woman.
don't-
I don't
Rich
be
Pryor
surprised.
wife was white.
Who?
Rich
Richard
Pryor.
Pryor.
Sure
Right.
was. She sure was.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
Yeah,
One of them.
OJ White was white.
Yeah, he ain't lying.
But
A lot of
he was
prominent
married to a
black men
black
had
woman
white
before he had a. Most
No,
times it be
OJ
that
had a
second
black
woman that's
woman.
white. They be trying y'all.
Yeah,
black
well,
woman.
after you try a black
But they be
woman,
like,
then you know.
they like that's enough of that shit.
And in the words of Charles Barkley, it's the same drama. So don't be acting like we all bad.
Charles Barkley wife white.
Yeah, and he said it. I heard him
But
with
it's
my
different.
own
They-
ears and
no.
saw with my own eyes.
was lying.
He said it's the same drama.
I couldn't
it
care
ain't.
less. It doesn't bother me.
White
you know,
woman gonna hit you hard.
when I was on Grace Under Fire,
Oh, they're gonna hit you harder.
They gonna hit you hard.
when I was
And
on
divorce.
when I was on Grace Under Fire, I would go out to dinner with Brett Butler, and boy, them sisters, boy, they be looking at me like you low down, dirty son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I be wanting to say, hey,
But they can switch and go
I
over there
work
and don't
with
expect
her,
for nobody to say nothing.
No, sister
But
be
a
like,
si-
oh,
a sister,
girl,
she'll-
yeah.
yeah.
But
They,
he
if a sister
happy.
go and cross over, they don't give them no.
but I
Don't
couldn't
do your
care
thing,
less,
girl.
man.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother
Yeah,
me
but
at
them
all.
overall as a culture,
It doesn't bother me at all. Mixed, Bullhead, you should be up here on the panel. You a product of a mixed family, right?
His mama white and his daddy black.
Did he take you
Yeah,
everywhere?
Bullhead daddy was black. Come on up here, Bullhead. Bullhead daddy, cause we just happen
And
to
a
have,
Muslim.
but we got variety. We happen to have a half breed in the house.
We right on time. Hey, DC, I dated a white girl, right? But you know what? She never wanted to go to where the white people hung out.
Yeah.
She always wanted to go to the black clubs. She wanted to go to
Right.
black clubs.
Yeah.
And BC, she was all down with the girls and all
Hey,
this.
but I'ma tell
When
you
I
what.
said, let's go to the white club. No, I don't like that.
Right.
They don't want to see
But
you.
maybe she
wants to
just
be
like
seen-
black people.
No.
She was with
She
you.
don't want to be seen with, in her white
There you go.
community with
Yeah.
that black
Right,
man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Same
what that
thing,
is.
y'all don't wanna see a
Ignorant-ass
black
black
man in a black community with a white woman.
Nope.
Don't forget ignorant ass.
Y'all don't want to see a black
ahead.
woman
That's
with a
runaway.
white man. I done seen
That's
niggas.
long
Hey, look, let me tell you.
You supposed to say
something,
well like him salam.
Slick 'em, something.
How she gonna check you? How she gonna check your? How she gonna check your hood?
Suck 'em
Well,
to the
she used to be Muslim.
Weightball, step ball for me.
She's
gonna tell him what he supposed to say
not
to
the
another
subject of
man.
your
This man
conversation
said greet
this
to
show.
another man. As a Muslim woman, ain't you supposed to be quiet? and let two Muslim men handle business.
First of all,
Alaikum salam from the man point. Man, daddy, why you ain't salaikum salam that nigga back? You ain't hear him salam alaikum you?
When he say I like a salam to you, say
I think it's a strong Muslim. You supposed to sit back and let two Muslim men do their thing.
All right.
hey, look.
Bullhead.
So let me say something.
Yeah.
My father,
Yeah.
he loved some Dixie. Which
He
was my
loved
mother's-
what?
My mother's name was Dixie.
Man, you gonna have to say find a better way to say
I'm
that.
telling you.
This story getting worse and worse, boy.
My daddy love him some Dixie.
Dixie Lynn.
Don't nobody know your mama name like that. Say he love my
they
mama.
know it now,
He
damn
love, say he loved
said
my white mama. Say that.
Okay, let him
but-
talk, man.
But I will tell you this though.
Yeah.
Growing up biracial
Yeah.
and seeing how people treat each other. White
Wait,
women,
what people now? What you talking about? Your mommy and daddy? or-
my mother and father, but
Yeah.
also other white women that are with black men.
Yeah.
They love those men.
Yeah.
And
There's
they do
of
a
black
lot.
women
And
that
they
love their
do
man,
they
too.
do a lot for those men, just like black men do for some black women.
Yeah.
Like they love on them. They spend their money. They give them their time. They do a lot.
Yeah.
And all women, no matter what color you are, if you ain't doing that for your man and your man ain't doing that for you, it's not gonna work.
no matter what color you
So
are.
it doesn't make a difference about color.
I was just thinking that. Thank you, Richard.
No, but seriously, like I mean, if you love somebody,
Yeah.
you love them. Right?
That's right. That's right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
And you know
right.
what? And there is nothing that no one else can do to make you change your mind about how you love somebody.
Okay.
And it ain't
now,
got
let me
nothing to
ask you
do
a
with your
question,
color
just
or nothing.
independent of all that.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just a personal question now. Is your wife watching this show tonight?
No, she's not.
And you still just talking that bullshit?
Bullshit.
I'm not saying that for her.
Well,
Because she ain't no white woman.
You kiss her ass even she ain't watching?
Look, my wife is black.
Bullshit.
So she ain't no white woman,
Right.
right?
but you gotta,
But she got
admit,
one of the whitest names in America too.
Let me ask you
You gotta
another
admit-
question. Go ahead.
you gotta admit that when your father was doing this was in the 60s. It wasn't normal to see a black man walking down the street with a white woman.
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it
there's a
wasn't legal in
mindset
some
that-
places either.
Yeah.
I'm saying, but the mindset that your father had to have was it had to be true love between him and your mother.
But they was in
It wasn't the
Chicago,
norm.
though,
It wasn't
right?
the norm back then.
They met in Chicago.
So Chicago was a more trending city
Then they
where you
moved to
could be with a
Mississippi.
white woman.
When they
Yeah.
moved to
Not
Mississippi,
down
that's
in
even
Mississippi.
worse.
Well, you know, so it's funny you said that too because a lot of the Muslim brothers they married white women because it was
I
an
bet they-
excuse.
Damn.
No,
Was
it was
what?
an excuse to not be judged for having a white girlfriend because they had a white wife. So they were looked at differently because this is my wife and not my girlfriend.
Oh.
Especially when you talking about bringing somebody back to my grandmama's house. Like, he didn't have very many black girlfriends, but you're going to bring a white girlfriend? They
But
got
she
married
said-
in, I'm telling you, love at first sight, they got married in 7 days.
Yeah, they both were scared.
She must really put it.
They both was
She
scared
must
to
have
death.
put it on his black ass.
No,
Like I
they were
said,
scared.
like I said,
you
he
for real.
loves
You
some
for real. You for real. Yeah,
No,
Well,
but I'm
just to
saying,
show you how-
but my father brought her to my grandmother as a wife and not
Yeah.
as a girlfriend.
right.
Yeah.
Not something I'm nailing.
And then I'm just imagining now. Then when they had you, I bet your grandmother say, "I told you, nigga. I told you y'all gonna have some fucked up shit."
Yeah. Put him in that back room.
We'll be back. You listening to DisRace.